happens when you give us a call here at Abraham Law? I'm going to walk through our process and the procedure we take, which I think you're going to agree with me is quite pragmatic, very down to earth, very laid back. I want to answer those questions. So what happens right before I decide to schedule a consultation? Well, typically it's simply questions. The goal here is clarity. What happens to your first estate planning appointment? Well, it's simply a conversation. We're going to sit across the table, not unlike we're doing right now. I'm going to ask some questions, and we're going to talk about your family. We're going to talk about your assets, your goals, your wishes, your concerns. I'm going to answer any questions that you have, things you want to do, things you want to prevent. And then we're basically going to explain, okay, this is how a comprehensive estate plan works, and this is what yours would look like. It's going to be centered around a revocable living trust, supported by a will, certain powers of attorney to handle those areas, and more miscellaneous organizational documents unique to you and your family. The thing about estate planning is these documents don't overlap. Particular documents serve particular needs. You need a portfolio of each and every document so you have across the board comprehensive planning, no matter what happens. There's no pressure during this meeting. It is literally a conversation to gain clarity and understanding. You leave at the very least with an understanding of what your options are and what you're able to do. Most people say the same thing afterward. Okay, that was a lot simpler than I thought. That was not nearly as intimidating or complicated as I thought it would be. And to be honest with you, it's the best compliment we can receive. We love making these things simple and explaining them so everybody understands. So what should you bring to these meetings? Basically just general information. A general list of your assets, names and the information of the people you're considering as fiduciaries, and your children, grandchildren, things of that nature. Any prior estate planning documents, we want to see them. Copies of any deeds to any real estate, business documentation. A list of your financial assets is very helpful. It's really just to have the information because we like to talk specifically about your estate plan, not just generality of what it might look like. We want to be able to talk about what yours should look like. We're building a strategy first. The details can come next.